coaster. I went to the Genocide Memorial Center today. I didn't imagine that I would be so overwhelmed. I felt like, oh, I've been to genocide centers before. I went to one in Germany. I went to the old war zone in Vietnam. So I just thought, you know what? I think I didn't put enough weight to it until I got there. I went there this morning after my morning meeting with my team virtually, and just the sheer number of people that were involved, that were victims. That was something. It was something, and I feel like the government is doing all their best to remind people every year. This is year 32 in the making, and they're keeping to their word of reminding people that this is what happened, though. Let's not get here anymore. That kind of thing. Hello. So I'm so blessed that I had the opportunity to go. I started thinking about how in 1950 something, 56 or 59, one of the two, this conversation started, and how in 1976 it escalated. But in 1994, it was like they rang the bell in April 14, and everyone just went massacring. May God keep us safe. Outside of the emotional roller coaster, I had a board meeting during my time there. So I sat down for 2 hours and then some change. And I was having a board meeting, but I was just people watching and observing the environment. And a lot of people come through every day. Every day. I was there when a minister from Liberia and her people, aides, came. And it was quite interesting that you're attracting a lot of people, and you're showing them that this is something that is a part of our history, and we're remembering not to go there anymore. Anyways, that was quite emotionally draining, tasking for me. Outside of that, I met someone for the first time today, a friend. Hello. I met someone who a friend introduced to me, and it was quite interesting. We had dinner. We had dinner at a place called Kivu Noah. It's such a nice restaurant. I think that there is because like Rwanda, right? Kigali is a land of 1,000 hills. So there's this view. If you come to Kigali, definitely visit Kivu Noah and go for that view. It's always, the view is really nice. It's really, really nice. I don't know. It's really nice. I didn't take a picture of myself there. I took a picture of the view, right? Because there were people sitting down and I just didn't want to be rude, Outside of that, I came back. I'm trying to put my stuff together, and I will show you something that happened. So I'm going to straighten the bed up a little because I already scattered it. So when I was leaving the room, I was saying to myself that, I was saying to someone I was on the phone with that, I personally don't like when I'm in a hotel, people coming through and sort of touching my stuff, moving things around, making the bed. I'll prefer to make the bed myself. I'm there for only a few days. I don't need the shit changed because really, yeah. And then, but I gave them the opportunity today, and guess what happened? They finished making the bed. The person that made the bed, I'm going to take you on a tour of this, show you what I'm looking at. Now, the person that made the bed, his name is Fredward. He actually left me a note, right? Dear madam, enjoy your stay. Your room attendant is Fredward from housekeeping department. Thank you a lot. And I've scattered one of the ducks, but here you go. Look at this. He did that. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. I have never actually been in a hotel where they did this to me. I thought it was like, but so cute. And I thought I'll show you guys. That was my experience today. And yeah, um, I'm grateful for. Did I just show you things I wasn't meant to show you? I'm grateful for the opportunity. Fredward, thank you so much. Um, so yes, yeah, it's really cute. I know, right? So I was just saying I couldn't keep it all to myself. Let me show you guys. So that's what happened. Um, Now I'm trying to round up my thoughts around Kigali. Kigali has been such a. Did you know that Kigali is one of the cleanest cities in the world? Like it's like the Japan of Africa, clean. One, two, they have amazing, amazing coffee. I did try their coffee. I couldn't sleep, so I had just that one cup that one day. Very, very good coffee. I bought some to take away. Three, they have motorbikes. In Nigeria, we call them okadas. Everywhere. Everywhere. You can, everywhere. It is a city of 1,000 hills, so everywhere is a hill upon a hill. And that's, I think it's the reason why they have big bunda, but whatever. Four, was that 4 or 3? Okay, 4. They're very, very kind. They're very kind people. I think that my experience so far has been meeting people that are empathetic, and it's a pattern I've seen in a lot of the people that I've met. What else? It feels a lot like Lagos. It doesn't feel like I'm abroad at all. And the abroad is even East Africa, right? It doesn't feel like I'm abroad at all. It feels like I can wake up, get a bike, go somewhere. I just don't know where to go. That's why. But I did that yesterday. I told you guys about it, right? And just, hit the road and go. Their money in terms of comparison to Naira is almost the same when you do the FX to dollars. So be mindful of that when you're spending. I wasn't really paying attention to it. So, yeah, the tips were a bit extraordinary because I didn't understand the money. But it's hot. It can get really hot. Oh my god, it was hot. I had a very stark reminder that this is Africa. It was very hot. There are roads. There's a walking street, just like in Europe, but there's a walking street that all they serve there is non-alcoholic drinks and food. So many restaurants, many restaurants. So visit it when you come. Definitely go to Senga. I can't pronounce that thing very well, but anyways, visit. And yes, there's no use of one time plastic bags and things. So everybody gets an envelope to go with whatever you buy. So even if it's food you buy, if it's a drink, whatever it is, just in the market, there's no nylon. So when I bought stuff and I needed, it was heavy for the envelope, they gave me an Ankara bag, tote bag, right? Because they don't have nylons, and I thought it was really cool. To the extent that I thought that my Ziploc would be a problem when I was coming in. That's how seriously they take it. So I was really like, thank God they didn't flag it in my bag. I'm taking it out of their country anyways, so that's a good thing. Kigali has been a blessing, has been a dream. I will definitely come back. I'll bring other people back. I hope that everyone can come and experience it and just see for themselves. There's no, the barrier for entry is not high at all, and you don't have to stay in a very expensive space. It's literally what your pocket can afford. And consider breaking your flights. That way you can save some money. No, Rwanda Air was cool. I think it was, yeah, the other airline that wasn't cool. I won't mention their name, but anyways, my time here is done. Actually, my time here is done. By the time we talk tomorrow, I'll be in a different space, so I'll tell you all about it when I get there. But yeah, definitely come to Kigali. I'm going to advertise for them. Yes, come to Kigali. It's nice. But also come to Lagos because, Lagos is cool too. Very high energy, very, very, very cool. All right. That's been my time here. I have nothing. Oh, my dinner date tonight was really, really cool. She was very impressive. In fact, she was telling me about how she wants to start this technical school for training, um, like, um, for technicians, sure, but not technicians in terms of electricity and all of that. Technicians like, for handy jobs. Yeah, I thought it was really, really, really cool. She's a consultant, and there's something about ambitious women, some that I've met, that, like me, are just really conscious of themselves. And when I told her that I do this thing, reflections, like my friend calls it, every night, she's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. That you don't need to have a whole studio set up. You don't need to, literally, you have what you need. You have a mic, maybe not. I don't use a mic. You have a phone, you have a stand, you have good lighting. That's it, right? And she was very encouraged. So I hope, shout out to you. I hope that you do the damn thing, right? Just be impactful like you want to. And I know that it will work out. So here's cheering you on. So what am I grateful for? Today I'm grateful for my driver. His name is Fabrice. Yes, but it's not spelled the way you think it is. That's Fabrice. Fabrice? Anyways, when he said it, my mind went straight to the F first, and I'm like, interesting. But that's not the spelling of his name. He spelled it for me. He was so patient. He was so kind to me. Took me to the memorial, showed me around the city, engaged in conversation. And then when he had to come back, he was super patient because I was running late. Like I said, I had a board meeting, so I had to sit down in one place with the Wi-Fi because I didn't have internet, and it was a mess. It wasn't a mess because he was very patient. So I thank God for Fabrice today. My anchor scripture for my life is around Isaiah 43:18-19. It says that, and I quote, in God's voice, to me personally, Onye, look, I'm making a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Can you see it? My confession is that my eyes are open, my ears are open, my hand is ready, my legs are ready, my heart is ready for those opportunities that God has brought my way. That the new thing that God is doing, they will not tell me about it. I will not miss it. I will enter it. I will be in the perfect will of God for my life, operating from there at rest all the time. Wisdom is my sister. Understanding is my closest friend. When I go out, my steps do not end in dark, narrow passages. I do not waste time making wrong turns. Daily, every day by day, I get better spiritually, physically, mentally, morally, and financially. I will not miss the mark. I will not miss the mark. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so that's about it for me. My time here is done. I hope that I've encouraged someone somehow, whichever way. And if today wasn't as good as you thought it would be, or perhaps today was good, it doesn't have to be negative. I pray that you find tomorrow to be more exciting, and that you have the audacity to make intentional choices and enjoy the day. It's a public holiday tomorrow in Nigeria, so I'm hoping that you actually do something fun. Okay? Do something for you. Yeah. How about that? Thanks for watching. Good night.